Hey guys, DMS here. Today we're exploring my vinyl collection with Bon Iver's I, I. Let's check it out. So on the front and back, there's a lot going on with this record. Just like the music, it's very layered, it's very complex, and sometimes it's hard to tell exactly what you're looking at or hearing, but it's still pleasing to see. We can actually slide this off. This is the back, by the way. It's just a plastic cover. And the front and back of the record look completely different. This has got a bit of a matte finish to it, and this is a little bit more reflective. And the feeling of the front is just the same as you would think. This is nice and soft, and here we have a bit of friction. And this is the album's title, I, I. So, I'm gonna put this aside, and let's open this up. At first glance, you see a bunch of faces, and the closer you look, the stranger things seem to get. We have two pockets right here, one that contains a book and one that contains the actual record. This book contains a bunch of things, from lyrics to artwork to credits for the album. And it's actually a pretty thick piece. I'm just going to open this up and let you look at some of the images real quick. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you'll get a little bit of an idea of what's going on here. If you want to actually look through this whole thing yourself, I will put a link to this record in the video description. You can check it out. It'll be on Amazon. There's a lot more in there. Of course, we have the main point of this whole thing, the record itself. Here is I. It is a single. Now that we have it out, I'm going to lay everything out here. I'll set the record right there. We can talk a little bit about this record itself. This moves in a little bit more of an upbeat direction than 22 A Million, where 22 A Million was more folk style. This has a bit more beat to it. Now, not all the songs are that way, and a lot of them will be outright strange to many people. But if you're a person like me who listens to a lot of music, a massive volume of music on a regular basis, things like this can be really refreshing to hear an arrangement that is far outside of what you would normally expect. Bon Iver means good writer, and I think that is very well personified in this music, and as many non-traditional sounds and arrangements as you'll hear, through things that just sound like the noise of an air compressor to the resonances of pianos without the actual pressing of keys. It's an album that I have grown to love, just like 22 A Million. I'd say it sits somewhere between an experimental mix of certain pop electronic sounds, folk, and general ambience. But if you want to go through a musical journey and have the patience to sit down and go through the entire album, I suggest doing it sometime because it's a pretty cool trip. This was a short video, I know, but as I've said before, I feel like there's an entire side to music that we miss out on. Another angle of the artwork that is very well expressed and personified in these records. And that's why I'm doing this series, and also so you guys can get a taste of the music I like to listen to. So if you liked this video, let me know, because I'll pull another record off the shelf and we can sit down and go through it together. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, please leave a like down below. If you want to support the channel, you can get an analog shirt. I'll have those links in the video description. If you want to get active in the community, you can at forum.hifiguides.com. If you have an idea for a future video you want to see, leave it in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to stick around and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Until the next one, guys. Peace.